Alright, what the hell is cracking on my brothers? It's your boy Arsoria. Man, I never thought that I would have actually made a video on a Karen because to be honest, most Karen videos that I see are just like, okay, just some dumbass in public, whatever, I can get over it. But this time I kinda cannot get over it and it kinda pushed me in a different way because this Karen is just something else, man. I mean, she denies the fact that she's a Karen, and worse, her whole family is with her in this video. Not her whole family, but like her quote unquote parents, you feel me? And what do I mean by quote unquote? Well, you'll see what I'm talking about in a few minutes, you feel me? So let's check this shit out, shall we?
Okay. Be quiet, be quiet.
Are you 35?
Look.
Have you paid for this slot?
Did you pay for it?
It is not booked until June fucking 1st.
Okay,
sir.
Karen.
So there is no right for you to be here.
Okay, Karen.
I am not fucking Karen.
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. She literally denies the fact that she's a Karen, and she is literally screaming at this guy because he is in the wrong boat lane, which, yeah, okay, so pretty much this guy who is recording, he parked in the wrong boat lane that is 35 when the 35 is her boat lane. But did she really have to overreact like this? I mean, for God's sakes, I mean, everyone knows it, but Karens are petty as shit, you feel me? And this Karen is extremely petty. And not only that, but once again, she's literally denying the fact that she is a Karen when she's the one who's started all this screaming and shit. And speaking of 35, is 35 her age? Because like literally all she had to do was just be casual about it and just ask him, this is not your lane, can you please move? Like, that's literally all she had to do, and she's over here raging on these docks. But trust me, it's about to get much worse. You'll see what I mean in a moment.
Oh, no, okay.
Right for you to be here.
Okay.
Fucking disrespectful. Go to your own slot or...
Okay, who is this
It is
person?
totally unnecessary that you're so fucked up.
Okay.
You can't get in your own slot.
Okay. Be quiet. Just be quiet.
Who are you both in your own fucking slot? You would've.
Okay, we got you. What else do you want?
You know what?
We're being really nice to you.
Ridiculous.
They know where.
Not being really nice. You screamed at my daughter.
I screamed at her.
Alright, here's where it starts getting good. Her mom comes in and she's saying that, like, oh, he's the one who started the yelling. Dude, this guy, like, he's not monotone, but you can clearly tell that, like, he's pretty upset by this, but he's not screaming at her. Dude, this Karen is literally screaming at the top of her goddamn lungs, like a spoiled ass little kid, you feel me? And by the way, I feel so bad for the dog that she's holding. Like, I mean, I understand her hands are full, but she's only holding that dog with one hand, and that dog is staying silent the whole time, completely away from everyone. The dog must be so terrified. I feel so bad for the dog. And despite her overreaction and her pettiness and her mom coming in and defending her, you can easily tell that, like, her parents did a shitty job raising her. I mean, she's literally screaming like a little kid over a goddamn boat parking spot, and like, you can obviously tell their parents failed her, and just by seeing her parents equally mad as she is.
Be quiet. Yeah. So who's screaming? Really?
Get the fuck away from us. You are not respecting our boundaries.
We got 6 feet here.
You're not 6 feet from our boat. Get away. Ashley, stop
Okay.
talking. On Mother's Day,
Oh, yeah?
a boat.
Oh.
Go in and
Okay. What's the problem?
get the fuck off of our dock.
Oh, really? Your dog?
Alright, here's some more bullshit. She literally just says this is her dog, like she owns this shit. Bitch, you do not own these goddamn dogs. And once again, she's overreacting. I understand I'm doing a lot of repeating, but she's literally overreacting over a parking spot. And like, she could have just talked to the guy who actually owns the dogs and asked this guy who's in her parking spot to leave. Like, she could have done that even, but instead she went this route.
Why are you like that?
Because on Mother's
We're
Day
being so
weekend,
nice to you.
somebody not. This is not your mooring. If you paid to moor your boat here, there would be no issue, sir. Yeah. Just go to your own mooring. What number? This is 35.
Really?
Just go to your own mooring.
So what's the problem with 35?
That you do not book this fucking slot. Get away.
So what if I have 35? Don't hit. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Bro, all this screaming, I low-key kind of feel bad for her throat and her vocals. Like, she's gonna absolutely destroy her voice screaming at the top of her lungs like this. I mean, shit, she literally screamed her goddamn eyebrows off.
Don't touch me. So, what is the problem here?
You need to leave.
Be quiet.
Shut up, both of you.
Be quiet. Just be quiet. She's
Can you tell me what your name is and which
What's your
trip you
fucking
claim
mooring
you're
number?
no. I wouldn't. Who are you?
My name is Richard M. Truck. What is your name?
I don't give a shit about what my name is. I don't have to give my name.
Rick.
I don't have to give my name. Look.
Get off.
Okay. All right. So now I'm gonna call the police on you. So now I'm gonna have to. You.
Both of my daughters.
Alright, now the dad has came in, and already there's so much wrong in like this 15 or 20 seconds. So first of all, she is assaulting him on camera, literally trying to hurt him like this. Now listen, me personally, if I was in this guy's shoes, I don't care if she's a lady. If I was him, I would just put my phone right in my pocket and defend myself, you feel me? I mean, I guess this guy kind of did defend himself, but it's kind of hard to do that when there's a phone in your hand, you feel me? Trying to record this temper tantrum, her freak out, and seeing her father come in. She probably still lives with her parents. She's probably never had a boyfriend in her life, which is probably why she's with her parents in this video. Once again, her parents failed her and did a terrible job raising her, and she's still acting like a spoiled little kid. I bet as a kid, she probably just begged and screamed for everything she ever wanted. She probably got everything she ever wanted as a kid without her parents disciplining her. And because of that, I don't know this for sure, but judging by her attitude and her parents defending her like she's their little queen or something, or their little princess, I would say it's most likely that she probably doesn't have a job and lives with her parents. She never grew up. Ever since she reached like age 9, she never grew up. This is easily the worst Karen that I've ever seen, just because of all these reasons. I have a feeling that this sort of attitude probably plays a big role in her family, seeing both her and her parents do this. And also, the guy said my 2 daughters, even though you can tell that it's the father, obviously, but calling his wife his daughter, like, what the hell? What's going on here? I thought this guy was a dad, but apparently her mom is one of the daughters. How does that make any sense? Where is this guy coming from? Are you telling me that's not his wife and he has 2 daughters that are 20 years apart? Like, what the hell is going on? I mean, my oldest sister isn't even 20 years older than me. You feel me? So like, this is ridiculous.
Both of my daughters. Both of my girls.
No, I'm gonna call the police.
Yeah, I would definitely call the police if I was you, man. This is easily the worst Karen I've ever seen in my goddamn life. And it's actually really scaring me, and it actually makes me very sad and pissed off. Because I just point out like 20 flaws in this one single video. You see her family, you see her attitude, you see her denial, etc. You get the point, basically. I've already said it so many times. But either ways, I'll catch up my brothers later. Look out for Karens, man. Shit like this, sometimes you have to be careful, because like, if you make one single flaw, even no matter how small it is in public, if you make one single mistake, you gotta be careful, man. Like, try your best not to make any flaws or mistakes in public, otherwise you're gonna run into shit like this, who gets so mad over the smallest mistake in the world. But either ways, I'll catch you my brothers later. I love you all. Have a goodie. Beware of Karens when you're in public, and I'll see you next time.
me go.